Police arrest suspected killer of Redeemed Pastor in Lagos. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Suspects claims to be musicians with Z-Light, J-Fresh as stage names. The police in Lagos have arrested two suspects, Farouk Mohammed and Jamil Kosali, in connection with the killing of Babatunde Dada, a pastor with the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Rccg, on 6th Avenue, Festac Town, Lagos. Well, if you have been following, there was a particular time, I think about a month ago or a month in 2 weeks, maybe a month or 2 months ago, there was actually a viral news that two young men, yes, who came out for an altar call on Sunday service that particular day. They came out for altar call, and after that, they approached the pastor at the end of a service and they told him that they are stranded and they needed accommodation. The pastor, or the head pastor there, actually accommodated them, and I think the next day or 2 days later, it was said that these two men had disappeared, and the pastor, they found him in a pool of his own blood. He was being killed, and of course the money left with him, or the money that was in his possession, has actually disappeared. So then I was like, what will happen? Okay, was there CCTV in the church? How do we ascertain that these people are the ones that killed the pastor and all that and all that? So news information getting to us was that these people, they have been found out to be, to be the ones that actually killed the pastor, and they actually take the money. And now I'm asking myself, a lot of things people keep asking. So does it mean that it is not a crime for one to do evil, where this pastor tried to house these men, and they were even taking care of them? They did not just house them alone. They were taking care of them, giving them, meals and taking good care of them. And, let's find out more. It is a sad one, sincerely. It is a sad one. Those two young men allowed themselves to be used by the devil. But it's a sad one. Let us find out more. Stay with us, the news in detail. Lagos State Commissioner of Police Hakeem Odumosu, who confirmed the arrest, said Mohammed was tracked to a Kwara State, while his partner in crime, Kasali, was apprehended in Festac Town, Lagos. Odumosu said exhibits used to commit the acts have been recovered, stressing that the suspect will be charged to court. Recall that the suspect stabbed the 46-year-old pastor to death on December 2nd and fled the scene with his bag containing some money. The Guardian learned that a suspect who claimed to be upcoming musicians approached the unsuspecting pastor on the pretext of being strangers in Lagos who had no place to stay. The deceased was said to have lodged them in a room in the church, which also served as his residence, only to be attacked about 12 noon the next day and abandoned in a pool of his blood to die. It was gathered that the suspect attended church service the Sunday before the incident and also came out during an altar call to surrender their lives to Jesus. One of the suspects, called Sally, told newsmen that a pastor gave them money and food on the day was struck. He said, "The pastor came to church in the morning, gave us money for food, and left. Later, he came in with a bag containing money. Few hours before then, Farouk got a telephone from his mother urging him to come home quickly that she was sick. We were contemplating on how we would get the money to take his mother to the hospital when the pastor walked in with a bag containing money. We followed him upstairs, hit him with a plank before stabbing him with a broken bottle on the neck. He fell down, we grabbed the bag and left the house." On his part, Mohammed, 15, said a lie to his parents that he was coming to Lagos for a show, being an upcoming musician. He said, "I lied to my mother that I would get at least 200,000 naira from the show. We are upcoming musicians. We have been in the industry for 3 years. When things were not going on as planned, we decided to do something else to invest in our music industry. Our mission in Lagos was to look for where to perform, but that plan changed immediately when we saw the pastor with a bag containing the money." Sincerely. Let me say this. Their story is sounding very fishy. For first-timers to do this, no now. For first-timers to do it and do it so quickly, They did not even contemplate on, okay, let's hold on. Okay, let us see if, and for crying out loud, for person or for someone that kept you on that place or gave you a roof over your head and also took care of you, I thought that they would have approached this man. Uncle, good afternoon, no, good morning, no. Please, this we got a call from our mom. I don't know what story that they have told them before, but we got a call from our mom that she's seriously sick and we need to run away. Please, you can actually speak with her on the phone. She's actually, just say something. And now this will now bring me to this time around. Look, if you're a parent today, parenting today is now more what I call times 5 difficult. In those days or in the previous years in this country, there was a time where it was not only the role of a parent to raise a child. Unlike today where, people are like, leave my child for me, don't touch my child, don't beat my child, don't scold my child. Do you know how long I carried him? Do you know how I suffered? There are things like that now. In those days, when your parents are not around, your neighbors, if you live in a place where, of course, then people related well with each other. Not now that you can live in a place for years and yet you find it difficult to, you don't even know the next person's name. A lot of things. People were living there, as in people were not isolated from each other like now. People were not isolated from each other. Then you could know your neighbor, you could come out, you could have a chat. How are you doing? How is life going? Then your neighbors will look out for your children for you. And in fact, even though they don't know you from Adam, that time, your child or you, the child that misbehaving in the absence of your parents or your guardians, what they do, they take you and they beat you. They discipline you very, very well. They give you a factory setting beating. Maybe they will not want to overdo. They are now going to wait for your parents to come. And even though your parents might not even know the person, but as far they come and they hear that you misbehaved, they'll say you didn't even beat him very well. You would have beat him very well. And even that they'll pounce on you. Then, parents had this, I'm always looking out for the other person's child, in them. But unlike today, everybody is like, no, I don't want them to come and tell me, why am I beating their child? A lot. So parents are now like, it is now have been left for you and you alone. Even the society is even ready to help you, help you if you don't take care of your children. They help you ruin them the more. Information that you don't want your children to find out for reasons I do not know, the society will sugarcoat it and give your children this thing as lies. So it is now even more difficult. Parents should pay attention to your children. If these children now, they have been encouraged to always say the truth in their homes, sincerely, they have been encouraged to say the truth in their home, do you think that they would have told their mom that they're lying? Of course not. And maybe as they have told their mom that, we are going to so place and so place, she would have told them no. For the fact that you people don't have anybody there, you're going to be faced with temptation when things don't go your way. She would have cautioned them, and of course this would not have happened. But unfortunately, we live in an era where these things happen. It is a pity. We pray that we'll send our condolences to the family, and we pray they find the fortitude to bear the lot. And we pray that these children, maybe they are sent to rehab. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.